Today we're going to be sailing out of St. Malo and heading west along the French coast. We got some good winds for the next few days, and then the winds turn against us, so I'm just going to try to squeeze in as many miles as I can. Of course, I'll be missing some interesting stops, but we'll be finding some more interesting places along the way further ahead. And yeah, I want to make progress while the winds are with us. Just pulling up here to get some fuel real quick before we go. So I think it's gas, oil, is diesel. Let's hope so. So it's €2 a liter, 64 euros for 30 liters. 7 gallons, 7.5 gallons. These are my friends here. Came to follow me out and get some video. They're going on a sailing trip too. St. Malo, the pirate city. Sails up. Beautiful day. I made myself a ham and cheese baguette for lunch here. We are cruising now, and actually the current is against us, so once it turns with us, we're gonna go even faster. So the wind is great. We're really getting some miles in, and that's a good thing because, I mean, I've got probably closer to 4,000 miles to cover to get to the places I wanna see in the Mediterranean this year. And I'm burning up Schengen days. I've only got, you get an allotment of 90 days you can spend in like all the Schengen countries, and then if you use them up, then you gotta leave and then for maybe 90 days and come back. Depends on like how, you know, the order you've been in and stuff. But it's kind of frustrating. Hopefully I can get my residency permit, and then that should alleviate some of that like rush. But until I get that confirmed, I'm just gonna keep on cruising. I'm skipping a lot of cool stuff, but one day maybe I'll come back and see it. You know, you can't see everything. I would love to actually go inside, you know, Mont Saint-Michel and see like the castle up close. I'd love to do some land yachting. I learned about that, but there was a bank holiday or a Labor Day holiday, and they were closed, I guess. I'd love to sail through the canals, you know. So I think one day I'm gonna do another loop and like come back and hit some more of this stuff that I missed and kind of see it from like a different perspective. But right now, gonna keep on moving. There's lots of cool stuff to see, and I really gotta get down to down the coast of France, and the wind's with us now, so it's like perfect time to keep on going. Then what's gonna happen tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, the wind turns against us. But once we make it over to that west coast of France, then when the wind turns from the west, we can head south, so the wind will be, you know, in our favor again. But if we got stuck here, I'd be stuck for another week, and can't have that, you know. Gotta go when the wind's good.
My fridge seems to have stopped working. That's a kind of a bummer. One less thing to worry about powering, I suppose.
I think that actually might have been what was running the battery down. I think it was just the compressor was running, but it wasn't actually like cooling anything, so it was just running nonstop. That would make sense. We're doing 7 to 8 knots right now. 2 of that is current. A nice little sunset. We're heeling a little bit more than I like, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the reef in. Winds are about 13 knots, but I think I'll just be more comfortable overnight. I'm gonna use the 360 camera to document it, and then we're gonna heave too. Heaving too will just make it a little bit easier. Since my mast camera stopped working, I decided I mounted my Insta360 camera just right under the Dodger here, and I'm gonna use that to kind of keep an eye on what's going on outside when I'm down below. It seems to work pretty good. It's kind of hard to see at night, but I think the daylight, I'm gonna try it and it should be even better. I put it on a star mode or something, and that brightened up the image enough where I can see what's going on. So we're still doing 7 to 8 knots with the third refin, so I'm happy there. A lot less heel. We got it down to like less 10 degrees probably. I guess the jet will still will tell you. Yeah, not very much heel right now. It's awesome. And then we should bear off pretty soon, so that'll help even more. Nice moon out today. We like the moon. Things have calmed down a little bit, although the waves are getting bigger actually, but we're going a little more downwind, so I'm making some spaghetti and meat sauce. There is dinner. Nice sunrise this morning. Stayed on a really great course all night long. Only had to wake up to do a dive in the middle of the night. Dropped the main, just moved the jib over. Covered a bunch of miles. Making 70, maybe like 78. I started the track a little late. And I don't know, maybe another 70 or so to go. Maybe 40, maybe stop around there somewhere. Maybe go around, maybe keep on going, maybe go on around to into Swans Bay or down to the Gulf here. We'll see. Gonna start downloading more charts soon. Today I'm reading Muskrat. My friend Doug gave it to me when I met him in Miami, and it's pretty good. It's about these guys in the Chesapeake trying to build a boat for the America's Cup. It's been pretty easy sailing overnight. About winds 13 to 16 knots. Waves have picked up a little bit, but I got plenty of sleep. Haven't seen a whole lot of boats in this part. Just a few fishing boats and some sailing boats around. The waves are about 2 to 3 feet, I'd say. Maybe every once in a while some 4 to 6 foot waves coming through. Seas are picking up a little bit. Getting a little steep, I guess, yeah. Was going really good, but then the tide turned against us, and now we've slowed down to about 3 knots, and the waves got really kind of steep. It's kind of hard. The boat's kind of having trouble staying on course. Hopefully I don't have to go out and hand steer, but it might happen if the current gets any stronger. Should switch around 4 or 5 or 6, around maybe 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So like 3 more hours of this. Aren't too bad, but sometimes they kind of spin us around. Struggling a bit. take a look at the chart here. Where did we start? We started in St. Malo right there. So we can maybe made it well over 100 miles so far. And now we're coming up to this northwest corner of France, and we'll have to do a jibe soon. Currents they're against us now, but they're about to switch around, so that'll be nice. And I was thinking I might stop in this this little marina here. That's gonna be a good spot. Camaret. Oh, there's another one. Now I'm having to adjust the course a little bit as we make it around this corner. I use these lines right here, and that just kind of turns the wind vane paddle. Fortunately, now the waves are going to be kind of hitting us on the side, and I don't like that. It's uncomfortable, and it makes everything in here just fly across the boat. I don't like it, but I guess I just got to suck it up, you know, because now we're gone too far. I'm hoping that eventually we get around the land and the waves will kind of be blocked by the land, and so then it will be really nice sailing. But I suspect the waves are just going to kind of wrap around the coast and keep up with us. But in that case, I guess they would also continue to like turn directions and be behind us, maybe. We got some yummy looking sausages for lunch today. A lot of water in the cockpit now. Don't like it. Don't like doing this. I wish I got this on video. A fighter jet just flew like 500 feet, maybe less, over the top of my boat. It was just coming straight at me. It got my heart rate going. That thing was so loud. That was crazy. I knew it just was gone just as soon as it came. We got the mainsail up now again, and the full jib. Oh, actually, we can go a little faster. Put more jib out. All right, that's good. Got the rest of the jib. Just turned the night and day sailing conditions. The waves were getting really big, and then we went around the corner and got close enough to land, and now it's just like they're less than 1 foot now. It's really perfect sailing. We're going, and we're into the tidal race too, so we're going like 8 knots. We've got at least 3 knots of current with us, and got to trim our jib here a little bit. Oh, it's happy. Cool. Unfortunately, I had to switch to the noisy autopilot because it's the current maybe, or I want to stay on a Pacific course because we're between an island and mainland. But my spirits are high now, and we've only got 17 miles to go, so we'll probably get in after dark. We'll definitely get in after dark, but not too much longer. Man, we've done a lot of miles on this trip, over maybe like 140 miles. Cool. I'm making salmon. It says it's from France, or origine in France. And its skin is so different than any other salmon I've had before. I don't know what about it is. It's like different color and smoother or something. Weird. A weird French salmon. Fortunately, I was just saying how good the sailing got. Now the wind has died completely, but the current's dragging us through the water. And then this is super weird. Just a whole bunch of bugs came out of nowhere. These little fleas were just covered. So I'm gonna turn the motor on because maybe that'll get us out of here. Oh, everything's all wet too. Shoot. choppy. You can see some kind of tidal convergence zone or something. I don't know what you call it. Some standing waves. I thought I was seeing rocks out there, but it was just the wave. It was kind of standing out there. Getting close. Maybe I'll just go 1 or 2 miles straight up into the wind. I thought this was interesting. So we've got coming into port now. We got 2 sailboats, and they were solo sailing on their call sign, which is, I think that's kind of clever. So you know that they could be asleep, or if they're anything like me, they're probably just down below not paying attention. This looks like a good spot. Got my spotlight on. Very handy for this kind of thing. We are here on this concrete dock. I think I will walk around for a minute and then go to bed. That is a cool. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll tune in next time where I sail to Brest, and along the way I see the Mocha 60 hydrofoiling racing sailboats. I'll see you guys then.